Greetings, brothers and sisters. This is another Hollywood Celebrities dropping like M&F and flies. Two really funny things to get to in the beginning here. And so, first of all, this came in for the New York Post. Michael Cohen confronts woman ripping down signs of Israeli hostages in New York City. If you don't know or don't remember, Michael Cohen is Trump's former fixer lawyer who did some jail time, has now turned on Trump, and he's a real scumbag. And so this woman is ripping down these signs of Israeli hostages, whatever propaganda stuff going on here, which she says they're illegal to put up on these streets like this. And Michael Cohen decides to film her, and this is what happens.
This is illegal.
It's illegal?
Turn it on yourself.
Yeah, turn it on you.
Free?
What's wrong with you?
You should be in jail.
No, you
Yeah.
shouldn't. You served your time, and thank God you
Don't,
served
don't,
your time.
don't, I don't pay attention
You're
to people
costing
like
our
you.
government a lot
Yeah.
of money
Uh-huh.
because you're illegal.
Yeah, what's your name, by the way?
You're a liar.
What's your name, by the way?
My name is Steve Cohen,
Uh-huh.
and I should be back in jail because I'm a piece of
Yeah, okay.
That's great. So it's his name is Michael Cohen. She got that wrong, but he asked her name, and she says,
What's your name, by the way?
My name is Steve Cohen,
Uh-huh.
and I should be back in jail because I'm a piece of
Yeah, okay. Good for you.
How is that for an answer?
Okay, very good.
How do you feel about lying like you do?
Yeah.
Did you feel good? Do you
Do you feel
sleep
good about
at
taking
night?
down a bunch of kids?
Yes, I do, because
good
it's
for you.
illegal in this
Anti-Semite.
neighborhood.
that was just classic. That was great. That was just changed my whole morning. My name is Steve Cohen, and I should be in jail because I'm a piece of poop. Right? That was wonderful. So things just got better from there. So I went to eat breakfast, and I have kasha, which is a buckwheat, whole like buckwheat that I cook in a Instapot, and then I have eggs with it. It's my breakfast, and occasionally I make poha, which is an Indian dish, but usually kasha or millet. But anyways, I'm eating my breakfast, and I turn on the news, and this guy Smear Khan issues been a little bit more truthful about Israel is on, and he's got Cheryl Hines. So I'm eating my breakfast, not really paying attention. They're talking about how RFK Jr. doesn't have protection and things. And then it gets even better, like another laugh out loud moment for me this morning.
Get Secret Service, then that's admitting that yes, he's a viable candidate. And I don't think the administration wants to admit that yet.
Actually, this is the other guy. This is Smear Kanish. The other guy I was talking about is Peter Vesey. But anyways, Vesey's on MSNBC. He did the piece about the torments the Palestinian people have lived with. He went to Palestine some years ago. And this is Smear Kanish, who's on CNN. Both of them are, they're both bald, so it's hard to, and they're both on Saturday morning. But what they're talking about here is Kennedy not getting Secret Service. And they're like, keep on saying, well, his name's Kennedy. Like he's, there's a Kennedy curse or whatever, right? That somehow all Kennedys are at risk of dying young. Like, so they all believe in curses, even though they're supposedly journalists. But then there's this epic moment after the end of this thing with Cheryl Hines.
Which is, it's really unfortunate. It's ridiculous.
Cheryl, thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
So thank you.
Social media reaction now. What do we have from the world of X, formerly Twitter? RFK Jr. gets security when he becomes the candidate after the primaries into the final push. He plays for it. He plays for it up till then. I think you mean pays, just like all the others. Not till then. No, dilly, filly, nilly.
No dilly, filly, nilly. No dilly, filly, silly, nilly. Come on, dilly, filly, silly, nilly. So right after I saw that New York Post thing with Michael Cohen, I went to eat my breakfast, and then I saw this. So it was just, I was already kind of a giddy kind of mood. And this wonderful, let's watch this like 3 more times.
Not till then. No, dilly, filly, nilly.
Not till then. No, dilly, filly, nilly.
Not till then. No, dilly, filly, nilly.
Just explained, and you can look up the fact.
Exactly. You've disappointed us. We expect more from you, dilly, filly, silly, nilly. I mean, you're always our go-to tweeter, and here you are just tweeting garbage. I mean, Raise your game, dilly filly silly nilly, right? You clearly don't get it, dilly filly silly nilly, right? And there's a misspelling, right? So was this the only tweet, Samir Kanish? You know, like you have this dead show. You have a dead show on a dead network, CNN, on Saturday morning. And you bring in Cheryl Hines, and, you know, she's kind of celebrity and kind of important in terms of the third place candidate in the presidential race, an independent, a lesser Kennedy, and you bring up this semi-controversial subject that Joe Biden won't give him Secret Service protection, and you go to social media because you need to do that now because you have to read comments so people watch your crappy TV show, your crappy content, because maybe you'll read their comment. And so they have to engage. I mean, they had this failed CNN Plus or whatever it was called that failed within a month and cost them, you know, millions of dollars. And it was, you know, it was a disaster. It showed how little engagement that they had, right? And so they have to read comments from people like Dilly Silly Philly Nilly. And, you know, the people misspell things and it's just random. Like, let's go to the comment section and see what Dilly Philly Silly Nilly said. How do you feel about this, Dilly Philly Silly Nilly? You're just a random person who watches CNN, so you must be brilliant. You must have a lot on the ball, so let's see what you're thinking. Let's go to the internets and find out what they're thinking about this subject, because the internet's filled with brilliance and wonderful takes, especially people who watch mainstream media, who always have such intelligent responses and thoughtful replies. So, like, let's go and see what's up in the internets. So, I mean, that's how I started my day. And you had these two brilliant things, hilarious things that happened. You had Steve Cohen and, you know, my name is Steve Cohen. I should be in jail because I'm a piece of poop. And Dilly Philly Silly Dilly. Like, this is mainstream media. These are supposedly serious journalists who now go out and find out what the public's thinking on Twitter. And he says on X, formerly known as Twitter, because that's, you know, I mean, that's a joke in itself. All right, let's see what else we got here.
My name is Steve Cohen, and I should be back in jail because I'm a piece of shit.
Not till then. No, Dilly Philly Nilly.
So I've been getting notifications on YouTube for articles on New York Post. They have some sort of advertising deal. And I clicked on one of them. You know, I read New York Post pretty regularly for the celebrity stuff. And some of the stuff is just funny. But they decided to send me this to Australia. That it's New York Post Australia here. They have one in Australia, I guess, because Rupert Murdoch is originally from there or something. I don't know. But it says here, the title of the video, Gen Z woman fumes about quitting her job and not being thanked. Welcome to the real world. So they have this person here who's on TikTok, and it kind of goes with what I was covering yesterday.
I was there for 6 years. That's a really long time. That's like literally like my whole teenage years. 6 years I quit. And I did not get one single thank you or goodbye or like no one gave a
Maybe they were happy you left. So I went to look for the full post, and maybe it's been deleted. I don't know. Couldn't find it, but I found her TikTok page. So she is really loud, and she's pretty much always yelling in her car. And she doesn't get very many views, but they've decided to feature her anyway.
I physically can't comprehend or understand is the fact that I have to leave everything to the last minute. Like, no matter how...
Yeah, that's not interesting.
I'm going to give you some tough love right now, babe, because it seems as though...
Okay, babe. It's all right, babe. Just give us some tough love to her TikTok followers.
A lot of people are worrying about this, and you need to get over it, and you need to grow up. Why
Exactly. So you yell at your followers because they need to do this.
are you wasting your time, and why are you wasting your energy caring what other people think about you? Who actually cares? Nobody cares. It's not that...
So this is her life, right? She just goes and rants on TikTok, and she has, you know, some people who watch her. So then there was this McDonald's freak out video. Hungry customer goes ballistic, demands bags of French fries. Starts throwing these things all over the sound on here.
Shut it down right now! Mark Zuckerberg is not good! Give me some food! I own all this I own all this food! Give me some food! Don't make me call racist terms on you!
I think what he said there was, give me some food. Don't make me hurl racist slurs on you. That's how desperate this guy is for McDonald's crap.
Give me some real food! Give me some food!
He's coming out. He's cooking you for
Eddie, give me some fries! Give me that bag of fries right there! I'm gonna grab your hand, grab me that bag of fries right there!
What fries do you need?
That bag right there!
Okay.
Both bags! Both bags, you stupid coming for 3 months! You stupid whore! Don't ever stupid whitey again, you dumb. You ain't taking on this country, white or black! Go!
Give me some food. Well, you should be yelling, give me some food at McDonald's because they don't have any. Right? That's how messed up people are. Give me some food. I don't know. I'm a 60-year-old man. I'm going to throw a tantrum here if I don't get some fries. 100% battery-operated electric bus lost power in a hill in San Francisco and fell backwards. Here it is here. Why is it not playing? There we go. So there's the bus, and it just rolled because they have all these hills there, and it crunched a bunch of cars. You know, ran out of juice. Counterculture then, counterculture now. This meme that somebody sent me. Here, this guy.
My government will continue to take action to bring down inflation, to ease the cost of living for families, and help businesses fund new jobs and investments.
Look at this silly dude wearing this silly hat. The grown-ass man and adult grandfather wearing this weird costume, wearing this silly hat, pretending to be a king. Right? Like, where's Dilly Philly Silly Dilly? Gateway pundit, former FC Zurich star Rafael Demianina, 28, tragically passed away after collapsing on pitch in Albania League. You know, these things, somebody just sent me this. I could look into it, but...
I voted. Yay. But I think I voted wrong because the information desk at my voting site was openly promoting the Democrat incumbent for city council. I voted for the Republican. Gee whiz, I hope my vote counts. This is illegal in New York. Electioneering within 100 feet of a voting site, let alone inside the voting site. The Democrat had a big sign outside, too. I reported this illegal electioneering directly to the Board of Elections while polls were still open. They said they'd send somebody right away. If you've seen anything fishy at all, call your local Board of Elections. You can even report anonymously like I did. Sure, it's all rigged, but don't make it easy for them. We the people must exercise our power, even if it just makes it a little bit harder for the establishment. Good luck.
No, it just makes it harder for you. They already, you know, they could just toss out your votes, like, or just erase them, right? Doesn't make it harder for them, right? Doesn't make them harder at all. If you know it's rigged, then why bother? If there's some candidate who's worth voting for just because you believe in the same things and the candidate doesn't have a chance, but you vote anyway, sure. If you want to go out and pretend that you're a part of something, sure. But it's rigged. You just said it. It's rigged, and, you know, we know it's rigged. All right, so I'm just going to wrap this up. This was a wonderful edition for me. Lots of laughs, lots of weird stuff, right? I mean, to start off with those two things and some guy pitching a fit at McDonald's demanding food, real food at McDonald's. And people, again, they say, why do you believe the system can't be saved? Just go outside and look at what's going on out there. Anyways, only spirituality will save this world. It's Paul Romano, definitely reporting from the Apocalypse and the Ascension. Everyone have a blessed day and be grateful.